First up, the second wave. Sarah, there are definitely some lessons we learned from going through this the first time around, right?
We absolutely did. And you know what, Trace? Like, we have to prepare, I think, both mentally and practically this time around because we have learned what it's like already, right?
We have. And I think that a lot of it is going to be the mental game. So, what is the number one thing you'd advise for people to think about this time around?
Well, I think let's not panic buy this time around. Let's try that first, right? Um, you know, Going out when you're grocery shopping instead, why not just add one or two items to your grocery cart, non-perishable baking items, whatever you need, rather than just loading up on things like toilet paper. Let me tell you, I have a house full of five guys and we never ran out of toilet paper once, and I didn't hoard it at all. So you're going to be okay. If you are shopping and hoarding things, it leads to empty shelves, which leads to more stress for people and more panic. So one or two items is great. And if you're going into grocery stores, I really like to meal plan. And that way you're going into stores less often, and hopefully it's leading to less food waste because there was a study recently put out by Dalhousie's Agri-Food Analytics Lab that said food waste is up 13.5%, and
Mm.
that could be caused by overbuying.
Let's talk a little bit about technology. Leaning on it hugely right now to stay connected and before earlier in the year, but not everyone is tech savvy. I know my parents aren't. Any advice there?
Well, I think let's take this opportunity before potentially our bubbles start to shrink again, to get those family members who are less tech savvy, get those apps on their devices, their phone, their tablet, their computers for communication, whether it's video chat or even games that you could play at a distance together. I mean, I play Scrabble with people online all the time because you can message and chat with those too. They're interactive. And then actually practice using them with them so that they get used to it and get comfortable with it. And then look for other cool ways to stay connected too. We've played Yahtzee with my mom in Nova Scotia on a video chat before. If you both have the game, it works. Our hockey mom group had a weekly wine chat that we would have every Sunday nights.
That is so good. Sarah, you know what you need to do? You need to give me and my girlfriends advice on how we can do a Zoom without all five of us not talking at the same time.
No, maybe you get like a little talking stick, and then whoever's holding it gets to talk. I don't know.
We need to figure something out. Okay, so we don't want anyone panic buying, but let's get real. Christmas is right around the corner, and I hate to say it, but I'm also excited about it, but also worried because I'm starting to think, do I start pressuring all the people around me now to tell me what they want because I need to order this stuff online? What do we do about Christmas?
I honestly think we should start planning now. I bought my first Christmas present yesterday. There's a few reasons. First of all, the the online ordering is taking longer, right? And then if you're going to order stuff and then mail it to family, that's going to add some time as well. And then if we learned anything in the spring, some hot ticket items are the inventory might be low, they might be hard to come by. So I really think planning ahead is a really good idea. I also think it's important to take into consideration that people are going to be working on tighter budgets this year. So let's focus on gifts that bring meaning and then foster connection rather than, the big ticket items that maybe we would consider other years.
I want to talk a little bit about international travel plans, which are, completely on hold. But staying closer to home right
Yeah.
now can be just as good, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, this summer we've explored so much of our area. And I think, you know, booking anything, even if you're booking a year from now, I think is taking a risk, unfortunately. I know it's hard in the travel industry, but support your local tourism, support your local businesses, figure out what you can do in your area as a family or even outdoor activities.
Sarah, thank you